Asante kotoko hene esre apomodin so afo so wonhwe hu ni sara sabia hodo ampenifo ahyase e wasante mantamu no obewie
abanya na adwense yehwe fo magudi etu a aman ede bi adom ye na ne tu no enye mema nkwa na wo se tu nti hye bi aba ombehwe se ema so yebetwe omo awura mu se ne be ya fo magudi etu e wo Ghana no ema so ebenye mu chefa
adwade bifo nka muko duna na ene wode watitapa ata owura kwa mebedi akon achi sabato ye kwani mu yi ono ene wo se fata se wode 2 minimum no a obetima abo Ghana
ebraso betena se na ya hwe omo ye plastic ho adwuma mo kire se aban de tuo bi ba na emene omo te omo do madwuma ebegu form eno ene no mpanifo bedi nkomo ahwe ense omo kan ene nkita hodi omo ne asoye ahwe omo sikasem so egusu edi efasa asem no ya di nsemba mi din edi anim adomene
Sadat Mohammed
afi ye mu ransewa na ye ko Ghana ye court batan ye Supreme Court nsema efa ambulance bia man esusu se enipa na mudi hudwuma no ensem no ankoye nto ama man aboka ne no na asem ewo court na nipa otoso miensa asem ye de kwadu abo no eyora Richard Jakpa na court ene omukwarom chese krata bi ekọ edema na bire bi atwam a na oye adwuma se Australia no ye de krata bi ma ne se onko nkotena fie sansena enema bi entwaye ewo na adwuma oyim no chese sakrata no onim hohwe onim bibia efasa 17 na ewo ne ne kweden so court eji sakrata no editum.
The Attorney General brought a pile of documents to the court about my military career. I left the military about 17 years ago. Now he brought a document purporting that I have committed certain crimes according to the letter. In fact, that letter I was not copied. I have no knowledge of that letter. And that letter are allegations that are unsubstantiated, unfounded, and I was never confronted with by the military 17 years ago. And that letter is purported to have been written by one Brigadier General Ahiaglo. You know him? In fact, I know Brigadier General Ahiaglo. He's dead. He's deceased years ago. And he wrote that letter on behalf of the Chief of Army Staff, who was by then Major General Odote. So Brigadier General Ahiaglo was a staff officer to the Chief of Army Staff. So he wrote on behalf of the Chief of Army Staff. So this unfounded allegation that I was never confronted, I was never made known of, a secret report document that they wrote to the Chief of Staff of the Ghana Armed Forces, who reports to the Chief of Defense Staff, the CDS. I have no knowledge about it. In fact, today is the first day I saw that letter, dated, I think, 22nd or so of 2007, or 17 years ago. In fact, the Attorney General was so mischievous that he presented the document, asked me to read it per the court rules. I read it, and then after reading it, he jumped into a different area so that I wouldn't have the opportunity to dissect that letter and expose the mischief and the unfounded allegation and the secret diabolical letter that was written in order to paint me black when I was in the armed forces during the MPP's time when they were in power in 2007. And in fact, that document has nothing to do with the ambulance case as we are dealing with now at all.
For us, the issue boils down to whether or not something untoward has been done. In our opinion, we think nothing untoward has been done. The evidence bears that out. And we are very confident that at the end of the matter, the innocence of Honorable Atofos will be vindicated, because clearly he had authorization to write those letters, and clearly no financial loss has been occasioned. And finally, let me say this: the ambulances are stake, and this is what we need to educate Ghanaians about. The ambulances at stake, Mercedes-Benz ambulances at stake, have been in this country for the last 7 to 8 years. The defects the state is complaining about, for which reason they claim a financial loss has been occasioned the state, has to do with stickers which were not affixed to the ambulance family. It has to do with drawers which they claim do not close on their own. It has to do with the writing of the text ambulance, which they claim was not written properly. You understand? And the only serious defect has to do with the lack of medical accessories. And we have demonstrated to you that those medical accessories were shipped differently. There is a bill of lading supporting it. They arrived in the country in October 2016. They have been at the port since then. Akufo-Addo and his government, Bawumia, all these guys are refusing to clear those medical accessories so that they can contrive the case of financial loss against Atufo.
Asante Kotoko hene na setutu abebiu wada desire dia ko e dia mo so for da pomodian so na no Dr. Benadoko boy so won hwe hunu se aresabia hodo wo firi ase wontimi nwie no titiri wa Asante mantamu no obetima wie no wate won sade firi ho ansa na Ghana yakwa bato anim
ayarwe hu ne ma de ayese kan nyina anti ani ne ade se ozi hu ko nyina be to dia faso na ade menim se National Health Insurance ko na mehwa no otumi yen sakare wo papa and president Asaka so mehwa ya saso e bia ese doctor for Ministry of Health wo mo nya ade microphone na na eka peso mo ko Ministry of Health no ya na se bia nti da bia na e do ko be fufu na ade e do aba tu a ko mo so wo de nim so be yen so ai sabia nyina da kwambe ni be faso be ya na yi Again, let's go see December 12, and I'm more yet quite a train now. Oh, Papa, so many Emirates, was so many women who some passer who home in there. Why branch into Moha, and also between a kick on his wife. Now, woman, the over home, a junior and a couple of and when I hear Ghana, you know, your grass and apples.
The Basse, the da, the two for all the good works. Confirmatory time I eco school grana structure no enye way back in 2000s. And the Hill confirmatory project and no campa na me see in person vedanas. We share na hospital here. Renovation to Makesi. Some people have shied away from it. Or two for the could grow assume tie basa vedanas. And a secondly, you know, Matisse two for kasa to the night akosewia akoshe hospital. As a two for Korea, and I'm in Tranquil. Intimacy and Ra, Okoshe. Me basse no man assurance. Say money, Sana or ye money yakwa, a be Jumadin. If you to me can say, oh, Asante, a support here, pan and social in course or Kuma. Now, Mount say, a Juma Yayo, Asante Memoniumbo, Deru ye. One of the things that President Eshem said, in Bomodin Namophobia and Cosre Juma. Why any day or na obian hunde why am Asante na the person ma to for assurance
Said be ya omai Ghana from a good board de achen ye betumi atu ni ahweso ye na omani nyina ebenyamu echefa eye mineral income investment fund IF no Benefore ahwe se eho dwumadi ebekọ ne sika ne oman ahwe se omo abodwetire se ema enso bekọ fama gudie emu tu no mu bi Ghana sika no 20 million Ghana cedis omo chese we ene dwetire omo abo ehwe ede ayentoto se ema ebekọ fama gudie tu mu ombesua no mahuni tu na nhire nyina bekọ ye na ema so anya chefa okwan a oman Ghana fama gudie yetu no emu.
This initiative clearly indicates your passion for promoting gender equality and the empowerment of women and girls. Therefore, I have no doubt that the launch of this scholarship scheme will immensely contribute to changing lives, breaking barriers, and shaping the future of women and girls in our mining communities. Ladies and gentlemen, sustainable and reliable mining is essential to sustainable development. As such, the government places great importance on efforts that promote and protect policies and strategies such as this scholarship scheme in mining-related domains. Chairperson, you will agree with me that we will not be well placed in the future if we are not actively participating and involved in the decision-making processes of the country. It is in this regard that the Gender Ministry is working assiduously to get the Affirmative Action Bill passed into law. This bill, when passed, will increase women's representation and active participation in decision-making at all levels. That as female students, in this industry, you take it upon yourself to mentor the younger girls, to add to the number of women of substance. Remember, we have to leave no woman behind.
Particularly, say, Sabri, I promote science, technology, engineering, mathematics, I promote STEM. No, the air can say a man so aduma chadias ronko, a man so to me be engineers, a man to me technicians, a man so to me a gra mining moi, a bois monim dieno, a to me bois company, a bois communities, a bois or mine and casa. I don't think I could agree candidate to her. I don't know your best for Serge Medieso, say a bois Ministry of Education, Niswadihunu. Sir, a baby Maquine, ama a mother door at me aqua school, no mother door crample at me aqua stem, no mother door at me a engineers. A crop be as engineers, no scientists, a door swan, and our own puntions to me calling him.
In a year, up to 100 students from all over Ghana, but a very strict criteria nearby used because we are looking at every year up to 100, both postgraduate and undergrad. So can endorse 20 million cedis. You know, annually, even less than 20 million cedis. But yeah, they are to around 20 million cedis. 20 million cedis scrap in dollars scrap. I'm saying even less than $2 million, and so $1.something million. Now, we fund a movie and assets under management from about $185 million 2021. I movie to over $1 billion. Why can't we just pick just $1 million to support education? Create even more value for Ghana and the mining communities now. Into this is why we are doing this program.
Agadifu Didra Ewo Kaswa Timber Market, Kaneshi Market, and Abusuka Market. Wakeka wonhwabo mu wachite nyina no wode amana na kwame bidi akon se afempenu eni adurune abatum no susu se openyin no obedi Ghana ni mo bebo ama mpuntu Ghana ehwe ni mo no yensa atumi aka.
Enyi kofa bai ene kendini the new force wedano eye nana kwame bedi akon na wahase ebontoa ewo enkranmantem hanomo a ni nyina eka ne campaign a wo ye afa afi abato abra wo kwa akogina se content cro apre mampanyi dibre no na entoaboyi ede ne kopie mu ewo Kaswa Timber Market, Kaneshi Market enafi abuso kan ne honom ne hono ode nani suade hunu nyina etudwa ena wo kire mu se ba wo ba no oba ama emmabunu no se de be ya emmabunu betimi anya adwuma ye bede ye ho na fin so keta hye proye dream ne kankan ye koso ye memu no yetimi etu ase eho ena adwadifo a ebo Kaswa Timber Market Kaneshi enafi abuso kan edi tudwa se omutai ne chi yi pa so beba be ye Ghana mampanyi sanse omuhunu se ono ene Ghana agenkwa
afi we na ya yafe sa 2024 we ano ana ya yemre na embabunu amuwo Ghana ha no atese mutie atema meka kire mu se mumre no ana aba no mumre ana aba na tumie no yemfa nche tumie yakoji tumie no entimoma yenji tumie no so we can lead Ghana to a new country. Ghana should not be for other people from outside. Ghana should be our country. We should be Ghanaians. We should be rich Ghanaians. We should be successful Ghanaians. And we should lead our country a better way. And the time is now that we take power.
Youth no, youth aboto abua youth no e Ghana anything oba ha ye jebo no so no why youth aboto abua Ghana man aboto man youth no enya bibi here ejina e Ghana anything na enya ye jero so say ye boto abama no Ghana na we be president e Ghana no
obetimi abua ye fi say o ya blantie so obetimi abua ye o ya youth obetimi abua ye ye beti se mo no na e ko no na ye to mo no na ye nimu no to no na ye beto amana
ko ha boni ayi a ye say duty ni ayi nyema nyam o matoto mu jama ne ma ne yetimi nko emma kino wa ba ne de obetete ne ma so ama duty mi bia ayo okay me ye kwa iboge so mo nua betima ko amone akwafa ne ma aba
yakwa sentimentem na yakọ kejetia edwa na nsen ejabi ekoto na nipa bi ebosobo se aban ebodwete bi se yenchema ma ho eka ye na so mgiri se sa sika na ye se yenchema sa enipa no ewia mum papa ensem no emu na ho emfa ma omo
Helmet for no more ejoma say no ade chi ye koti say omo siska no ya mfa omo so mo nche mo ase si ye de mo so mo nche eni na ska no omo ko bo ka we tu fo jabo ase eji omo ka je vice president say ska no anfa ma omo fanti omo ka ti mi ka say 2 billion no ayima for no afiska na chebi e chire e na combine executives e kasa awo e ma party no e sa me 300,000 Ghana cedi buy e 3 billion many can say managing director any payphobia no jo martin for born here mo pese scan o mo ni go be be kan na mo chase scan na chire o ma fa kwan so ko dis scan bi ti no o ma ya no nyama na be no ka say scan ata go di regional minister ho say scan be bad name say be bad chino ye ti ya say ye ni de to su ye ni aya kwan managing director o jo ma say ateti a odi gbere for fun asetra mi atena be ifie mi ensa ni ye ka am say managing director pay for ye ni ntimi ntena jo ma biem eti ye ka chan pay for say so ma yi na e jo ma say e be ye de be tena na de be free ase oni ba ko pe ana ye yi nu a ye de no afa ensisei ene ekwanpa so ama ye je no atum say wonu na wonna atodifo ni nyina ano saa opani wonna te mensa benku sei ama wo mo adena ko asante yema fie ama asante yema adena nsa atomo so asira no ase ne se wo mra na wo bedi dwuma emwa e wo saa edwan mu alunti ene so obi e ba bonte da wo beka se atiare se wonti bi ama amade adodifo ni nyina ano a eye nkontompo ene ndabrabasam afei ye busa se committee a yete se ka wo mo hwe na omabani abrije sika yanchama wo mo akọ amiamu ade de chama ankra beka ho afa de wo mo se wo mo empere kura de wo mo nyina ene se de ka wo mo afa kotikwan akwa ko sika no ada ye kotia mu ana eba regional minister aka se sadia ye fo chama ankra enka ho enti wo mo wie bibia nipa nan wo mo ensan
so for penyina wada Pentecost asafo ano apostle Eric Nyameche openyini wakasa ade serede akode ama Ghana kendifo sese enia bre so my Ghana fa na ntoma padifira obesere pa so my Ghana yemfa ni so di hunu baako ensi eni so national development plan no aban we kwa foforo beba no onim so ma ne so di hunu ni ye fa so saa ebeboa ma my Ghana mpuntu ehwe ni mo no yetumi aduru ho
ye pese ye di bibi etro manim se amanfo na bra omobra omobon ene na ma oman ni ye enye se bia meye kwan meye se yenka se kwan ni sa economic and technological transformation ehia but the major one eye nipa ni Sudan said the patriotic songs ne kind or say oman be ya efiye na oman bia ye work conflicting values esun de we dwin esun de we dwin normal nketi say galam say client mean so kona na bi say oni de onye bi na bi so ye bi enti kan na nyina enye bi a enke be so enti on say conflicting values en na bi asasi na make us bi a ye ba wi asi be bi wa na ye twa to hasa ha esie aha enso bi eda ha ye nsi dan ba bi be hwa na empani fu asa akoton asasi na ye de bola begusu na ebi kra ye de bebo ball kra ya ton bisa na ye kan ye bompa ye say ahimfo ne betimi asom na afie etimi nya moral vision ebe drive on mine.
Grateful for the Church of Pentecost for inviting me to this event. Today's event is to bring all of us together, and the focus is rather on the people that we administer the nation on their behalf, like a politician like me, like the chiefs, like you, the queen mothers and the church leaders. Our job is incomplete if we don't bring the ethical values, bring it together with the development of the country. Otherwise, we're wasting our time. Basically, people don't believe in what you're doing. They won't abide by any rules. So you got to change the mindset of the people first.
In church, oye opinion, other Pentecost fuano, oye one APS, Eric Nyameche, Odutuban, Atachi, Papa. More all kind of there. I'm for sure there, Sebi. Galamsea Okodu one patimino, Woboshe, na Wisiwano, Osana, or say, Bunbeka, the water bodies, or say I'm sure now we in Suana or Chinibin, yɛbɛkra nsu efi amanɔne na ɔba ne dam nso a ɔntwe yie nti nkyerɛkyerɛ na akɔ no de akɔ ma yɛn nyinara nyɛ ahemfo a sɛbi yɛ abadamu program na ɔkɔ ma amanyɔfo a wɔwɔ NPP wɔwɔ NDC na no nkeka ho no akɔ ma Ghana man nyinara yɛnhwɛ dɛ sɛbi yɛbɛpagya ɔman no ɔman Ghana na yɛn mpatamu nyinara.
Awie kasebo no asi yɛbɛtwe ho aba yɛba ni mado ɛne mpanyinfo bɛsi nkonya na wadwendwene Ghana ho nyi wafidie ne mfiri ha ɛtwe ho aba sisia.
Ozafo edemase esam makwa babiem ebraso se yetrase na yetwetwe nkomo nene asemben na ye ka omomo eye plastic adwuma omomo manufacture ekirese aban enomo edi nkomo bia nkomo no emunye demom papa nya ne se to bia cheso odi eba no enya ade a ebo omo omasi nkonwa tworo nkrata na ade akọ asoye a hwoman isikasem ntotoye so nanso akwakwa ehwe buadam chese April bosum mu na lete iko e nanso mo papa bia enhyeda emae no mo chese de ekono se banesa ema adwuma edin ede amono we so ndom na de bi kom na de no so mo de gu so a enipa beye empemaduasa ena omadwuma ebeto nsenseme we ene ba bi di nkomare se kwan be no mo fa so a mo si nkonwa na betime ayi na aban no mo ebehia ba bia ebekoyi amamu na aban so de ohwe no so nsa ebeka we na yato nsa frɛ opani ebotwe ono no president Ghana Plastic Manufacturers Association ono ne atwetwe nkomwe ora botwe mo adwomo akwaba
me da si of my name
bacho bia bokɔ de
nyame adom bokɔ
na efrihi na ba bedru he se to de agya kiri ba bia se ene ye kekere mahina de na aban pe bibi kakra de ahwe o man so yie na mono no tasisi
enka eno ano no said ya woka no to na ye de chichiri oman
yeah
na kwan a aban eni yen fa so ebedu san pempensu yi enye akono se aban wo ba be hihye tax bi a ebe fa yen ejuma ye eho a enka ne kwan so ni se wo be frɛ yen woni yen be yen pensem se nanka yen pese yen fambra enti kwan ben so ne ye be fa ama no ayeyie consultation bia empim prekope eno ane se yeti se 5% excise tax ye dia to plastic product bia yeye ewo Ghana ebiom beye emfi dubako dumienu eni ena eno sa mre no kran ya na edi adwen no ema aban say yen hihye tax bia yen frɛ no 10% environmental excise tax yen yigi sa to no na rubber no de ema pollution eba no yenhwe na yemfenyi emfiri ho sa sika no for 12 years ni ya gigi sika no emu 1 cedi kra yengiye emfanye hweye me no kasa sisi
we de min twa no sa sika na se emu 1 cedi kra munyiye no